I I ever dated a girl, a working girl? No, I never had. Yes, I did try it once. So, well, as you may know, there was a point of my life that I had these co-workers, and we were there in the Zona Norte every other day. We were there so often that the waiters and the ladies knew our names and everything, right? We always had the same girls at our table. Okay, we had the same drinks. They didn't even have to ask if we wanted company, right? We always had the same girls. So we were three friends or four friends, okay, and we were there so often that they went out with the girls. They had sex with the girls for free. That's what they say. They say that's what they say because there's a guy that says that that's not exactly how and what it happened, but they had sex with the girls, and they went out to eat dinner, things like that. They were not able to establish any kind of relationship with these girls, right? Because no offense, but they're not like a regular girl, and they think differently. Okay, so I was jealous, right? I was not so interested in this girl, right? I did ask her to go out with me many, many times. Okay, actually, she was not able to say, she was not finding the right way to say no in order for me to stop the invitations, right? So what she did was to ask me for 8,000 pesos back in those days. That was like sorry, $800, all right, which for me that was something that I simply didn't have. Okay, so that never happened, and she was great at the time that I had money in order for me to invite her beers, right? I never wanted to go to the room with her because I wanted that for free. But that never happened. Okay, so I never had tried again to do that. Well, let me see. No, I never had tried to go out with a working girl. It's something that you have to go very often to the place, right, in order for you to do that. In order for you to get to know a girl, right, ask her to go out and things like that. The most that I had done is call to the girl the next day, or things like that. Right. I have to tell you as well. Something that really bothers me is that they do give you the wrong phone number. Okay. But still, when it's the real phone number, I don't really follow up on the friendship or whatever you want to call it. It's something that doesn't really call me attention because, well, with those girls, what I make in a week, they do make it in one day. Right, so the income that they have, it's just something that I cannot compete against. So that's one of the main reasons, right? Something else that I have to let you know, like I said, or like I've been repeating, there was a time that we were on these places so often, and I had to meet these other girls, right? And she didn't behave, right? She was not behaving. She really wanted to be with me, all right. But she was so cute, extremely cute. She had no experience in this kind of working in this kind of places, so I was trying to make points with her in order for me to just be with her. I mean, for me being just next to her, sitting on a table, that was just good. All right, so well, she got me to know very well until these days. I'm talking about 8 years ago. I still have her real Facebook. I never had the number. Okay, I do comment her pictures. She's still a working girl. Okay, I still have her. I do comment her pictures. All right, she does comment my memes, things like that. And one day I was on this fiesta. Right, uh, it was my nephew's birthday. Right, so I was in the stairs. Right, I was kind of feeling not in my place because he did turn like 23, 24, I think. So I was in the stairs, kind of feeling offside, like, well, what I'm doing here. And then I saw the door, and there she was. She looked at me and just stepped in, and she was watching the floor, and she went in. I didn't really want to approach her because, well, why do that, right? She will feel bad, maybe, right? Like 3 hours later, my nephew did introduce me to her, and I said, I know her. And she said, yeah, I know him. All right. And something happened. My nephew went away, and we actually established a conversation, all right? And for my bad luck, she at that particular night she was not looking hot, all right? She was just wearing anything, all right? And um, that was a big turn off. Okay, but that's I found a working woman at my nephew's birthday party. Okay, as well, so another I had this other crotch. Actually, there's a music video where the model looks it looks alike this girl so much. Okay, if I have the opportunity, I will put the picture right there. Okay, she looks just like her, all right. And I found her at the actual uh, shopping center. All right, she was in the shopping center with all her family. So the previous night we were in the VIP room, and the next morning or the next day, I faced her on the shopping center. So that was a very weird experience or situation, but it was good. She looked at me with no shame. I looked at her. I said hi. She didn't answer back. So, yeah. Well, that's kind of the only 2 times that I had this right. Well, that as well, I recognize I went to this party day, right, and there was this gorgeous girl, right, but gorgeous, and I was on this party, right, like less than a year after I stepped into the El Tropical, and she was right there working. So immediately I did ask for a beer for her, and she didn't recognize me at all. What happens in this place is girls do have a shift, so her shift was over at 4 p.m. She had to go. They do make overtime, but she had a little boy, so she had to take care of her boy. Right, so if you didn't know, the working girls have a shift. Right, typically they arrive at 6 a.m., they leave at 2 p.m., or 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. So that's some kind of tip that I can give you, right? Don't get a girl at 2 or 4, all right? As well, they leave at 10 p.m. or 12 p.m. Okay, so at this particular times is not indicated for you to have these working girls in your lap, because she will just give a kiss and go away. But telling you my shift, it's over. So obviously, if you're spending good money and she wants to stay with you, there's no problem. But typically, all these girls have babies, or I mean, or something else to do, right? Who in the world doesn't like to leave the job as soon as possible. So we have to remember it's their job. Okay, well, this was another story. All right, thank you for watching. Take care.